Okay, day 2 at the Halifax project. Got a little bit of demo left to finish up here before we can start framing. We took moisture reading of these lumber boards here, and they're at just about 12%, which is good. It has to be under 19. The pressure treated wood there, that's at 22%. So that still has some drying out before we can actually close up the walls, but we can go ahead and start the framing process now with them. So we're getting ready, just cleaning up this. We got to cut this out. It's actually 5 inches, so we're a little further beyond the line we originally cut there. And then we've got 5 inches on this side. So basically we're going to go straight up in line with that inside part of the box all the way up to the ceiling and all the way down to the floor there. And then we got to start framing. So that's our goal today. It's going to be a hot one, 103 at the top. So we're hoping to get most of our work done here today before we hit that number. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so now we've got our drywall cut out on both sides, and we've started laying out. Probably not going to be able to see the marks, but we started laying out some of the spaces where we're going to cut this, and so that we can start framing up and starting where we can place our studs coming up. So this isn't going to be too wide, obviously, for the depth of the cabinet. The big one's going to be coming this way, but again, not too wide, all things considered. But this should go pretty quickly here. Okay, so we've got our first section of wall, which will be this side here, framed, and we've got the inside 1/2 inch drywall in place, and now we're going to put it up. So this side here is the top, and we got to get it up, and we're probably going to have to use a little bit of persuasion, we'll put it that way, to get it to be right where we want it to be, but we'll do that next. All right, so we persuaded our wall piece to get up in the spot, and now we're getting ready to do this other side. So the idea here is we'll put our next frame in place, and again we'll have just enough room to put the 1/2 inch drywall in there, and then this will be coming down through the framework, the top plates down and through there, and then into this hole as it should have been in the first place. And then we'll put our final sheeting of drywall across the back that way, after we have the frame inspected. So this is where we are right now. It is getting hot. It's about 84 degrees, and just before noon. So had some visitors today, so we had to kind of slow down just a little bit. And now we're getting ready to wrap this part of it up. We should hopefully be done here in the next couple hours, I would hope. All right, so now we've got the other side up, and we've got 1/2 inch drywall on both sides here, and we're going to put one more piece in to go right in here, and it should go right up against the cabinet. So, and then we've pulled the electrical up, taped it off so that, and we wire nutted it and then taped it off so that nothing will cross. And when our electricians come, they can go ahead and pull that up and then drill a new hole into the studs, the top plates there, and drop it down so that we can put it back inside the uh, microwave area and get going. Sorry, it's hot. It is 12:56. It's 91 degrees. We're looking at a high of 103. So I'm hoping to get this next piece done here in the next hour and put it up. Get everything. We still will have to tap anchor bolts into each one of the bottom plates so that it's secure. But that will be the next part. I might even do that tomorrow morning. We'll see how hot it is by the time I'm done with this part. All right. Well, it's hot. It's 2:20, and we just got this set in place. Nice little fit there. We still have to nail it in so that everything is nice and tight to each other. All right, so wrapping up for the end of the day today, and we have some leftover framing in case they want fire blocking. I don't think they're going to want that on this with the 1/2-inch drywall on both sides, but just in case, we've got it. And so we've called for the inspection. That'll be tomorrow, and we've got everything tied in here. So the only thing that's left is tomorrow morning, when my head is clear, I'm going to go ahead and put the concrete anchor bolts through the base plates and tie that in. So there'll be one in each cavity to make sure we've got it tied down nicely and there shouldn't be any issues. This isn't anything structural, so it's not going to hold the house up in an earthquake or anything like that. It wasn't meant to be. It's just meant to give fire protection to the kitchen. So that's what we've got here. Tomorrow, what we'll end up doing is after the inspection, we will be done until the electricians come next week, and they'll do their rough-in, and they'll be taking away some electricity and putting some new circuits in, and then dropping that old circuit from the microwave through the roof and or the ceiling here, and then into the cavity, and then back into the built-in. So that's the plan for next week. Hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you later.